What's going on, guys? Another episode of the Make Money Making Videos podcast. Full podcast link down below is up on the channel, and we're talking about how I started video editing and videography. Very interesting, very nostalgic episode to fly back with my old school friend Noah. Without further ado, let's get into the episode. Welcome back to the Make Money Making Videos podcast. It's crazy because that's how we started editing, was to do with Call of Duty.
Yeah. So we used to do like montages of, sniper clips, that kind of thing, and using crappy little laptops. That's how we started.
Yeah, it was crappy little laptops, and we were literally just checking out some of this before we started the thing. You and me looking at those OCE contests. Shout out to anybody who knows what OCE means. Won't even give that away. Exactly. So we started editing in Call of Duty. It's not official editing at all. You know what I mean?
No, we literally just well, for me at least, it was downloading Sony Vegas. And looking up YouTube tutorials of, okay, so this guy how did he do that weird transition? Google. And you try to describe the transition, look it up,
you try
copy exactly what they do, and then just implement it into yours. And that's how you learn that's how I learned to keyframing, sync into music, all that stuff. And I never really thought of it as learning. It was just something that I wanted to do. It was just kind of like a fun little hobby to make these videos.
Dude, I say this all the time. I say by the time I knew how to edit, or by the time I realized what I'd done, it was too late. I already knew how to edit. You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking about it I'm going to teach myself how to edit, and then in 9 years I'm going to be a freelancer. It was not thought out at all. Neither of us were thinking. It was just by the time we knew how to edit, we sort of just knew how to edit. It was
there's never a phase where I was like, okay, now I need to learn how to edit. It's kind of it just gradually did it itself.
Yeah. It was a natural progression, I think is a good way to describe it, because it was just fuck it, we're interested in this thing. We do it every day. It's obviously a topic at school and stuff like that, showing each other the edits and stuff, and then you naturally, start showing your friends, competing with your friends and shit like that.
Yeah,
and then
straight off from bragging rights.
Yeah, exactly. And that progressed naturally. So it's boom, right off the bat, we started with the Call of Duty and everything like that. And that would just literally progress until, what it is now, a freelance career that we're making money off of it. Both of us, don't work regular jobs. We go out there and we film videos, we edit videos, whatever the case may be. But it's it's just that natural progression from the editing. And, there was something in the middle there, with the whole TQ9 channel and everything like that, which obviously built a foundation of client interaction and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Talk a little about the TQ9 TV channel. There's people watching this who, they're very in the loop with my channel, and they've heard me talk about it heavily, but give an explanation of what TQ9 TV was.
Well, first of all, I'll take it back to when I first got a camera. So my girlfriend at the time, she had a Canon 600D.
Yep.
And she was around mine, and she brought it around. We took some pictures. I'd never used a digital camera before.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that good quality. It was 1080p or something. But,
it was. It wasn't 4K or anything. I remember.
No, it wasn't 4K or anything. And I just remember looking at the screen. I was like, I want a camera. And at first, it was to take pictures. I didn't even think about videos.
Yeah.
And then we started TQ9. It started off as a clothing brand, I did.
Yeah, it did. So it was I was blown up on YouTube doing video games, and I wanted to do something with my friends. I was the gaming kid in school. People used to call me Jug, all type of shit. Again, shout out to the people that actually know my backstory here on the channel about that.
The day one.
Exactly, the day one, the ItsJackCole here type of stuff. And I was like, guys, we need to do something together. And do you remember what the first name was? Levi came up with it, and it was SOT, Soon on Top. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
We was we're gonna. So I got everybody together. We was sat down, guys. We got to do something together, and we came up with a clothing company. We're we're gonna do a clothing company, and that was the first name, Soon on Top, SOT. To this day, I don't know where Levi came up with this idea. Phenomenal name. To this day, that would be a successful clothing brand. SOT, Soon on Top.
It's copyright, so they even bother trying to steal it.
Yeah, exactly. We got that shit trademarked, but it progressed into, we were like, you know what, guys, actually, why don't we call it TQ9? In that case, when we sell t-shirts in the town that we live from, for anybody that doesn't know, TQ9 is our postcode. So everybody in our town instantly has a connection to that phrase, or not even phrase, that, combination of letters and numbers. So instantly we win the kind of approval of the people in the town, and they'd be in on the brand. And then anybody elsewhere, TQ9 TV, we figured was just a loose enough combination of letters and numbers that other people wouldn't, have a problem with wearing it. It would just be kind of like a cool combination of characters type of thing. I think that was
when TQ9 came up in the conversation, we were just like, 100%.
Exactly.
Definitely. Like simple, clean, easy to remember. And then
we printed a t-shirt though. We printed a t-shirt. One t-shirt. Me and Axel. So Levi made the design, and me and Axel took the design. We went over to Torquay on the 40-minute bus ride. Went to some fucking, random off-branch printer or some shit, off backstreet printers, and we got one t-shirt printed. It cost was it 4 pounds or 8 pounds? I don't know. I think me and Axel went halves on it. It was a minuscule number. Hilarious that we even went halves on it, but just for the sake of going halves on it, we went halves on the 8 pound of the 4 pound t-shirt, and it said TQ9. And that t-shirt, I had it up until a few months ago, and I think my brother fucking lost it.
Yeah, we printed a couple after that and shared it around. But
no, we didn't. We only ever printed one, and then we bought like 40 white t-shirts that we said we were going to print on in the future. We all went halves on about 40 white t-shirts. And
bro, remember, we had, a few of us had it, because then we 3D printed it. Oh, no, not 3D printed it. We printed it at the graphics suite at school, remember?
I remember something about that. Yeah, I remember something about that.
There was,
but I can't remember those ever having physical things. I can only remember.
Maybe we did only have one.
No. I'm pretty sure we only have one. I think there was plans to make more, and I remember all of us going in, 4 ways on a bulk T-shirt order that never ended up. I think there was talks of doing it ourselves or something like that.
Yeah. Well, so from there, because I mean, it was a good idea, but. I mean, it's just good to fucking try something, isn't it? So we did that, and then I can't remember exactly how the first video came about. I think we had friends who did raps and stuff.
Yeah.
And because the first one was with Ben Johnson, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was our friend Ben Johnson, and that's the thing. This clothing brand was started off as a clothing brand. It very quickly developed into just a big brand. We were saying, all right, guys, you know what? Fuck it. We were big fans of the SB TVs, the Link Up TVs. These were inspirations, for the move to making like a community rap channel, and it sort of just happened. I don't think there was ever any formal conversation or discussion like, all right, we're gonna do this here. Like later there definitely was. That's kind of like the way I would talk to the time and stuff was more strategic, but it just developed into that just like out of the blue almost. And by the time it had become like a rap channel, I think we recorded. Before we got that first video up, we must have recorded about 3 or 4 videos. Do you remember scrapping all the videos of Billy and stuff like that?
Yeah.
We must have recorded about 4 videos for this one rapper called Billy. He's not right, it's not right, blah, blah, blah. And was like, mate, we're about to drop it. You know what I mean? We're done with you, mate. We're about to just drop it. And
the one with Bees, we knew that was the one to drop
and we
first.
knew that was
amazing.
And it did phenomenal. Got 5,000 something views. If you guys want to check this whole channel out, everything's still up. TQ9 TV. On YouTube.
The start of it all, but that video of Ben Johnson. So we had my Canon 600D with the kit lens on it.
Yeah. And a fucking light. Not an on-camera light. It's over there.
We had like a one you have on a construction site.
Yep.
I don't even know how you describe. You can't change the brightness or anything. It's just on off.
And you hold it. Yeah. It's the type of thing you'd have on the ground. Yeah, lighting up a wall when you guys are doing plastering or something late at night.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like yellow, so you wouldn't trip over it in the.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we had that. We had our friend holding that just next to the side of the camera.
Yeah.
Me holding the camera with just a like 30-pound Rode mic on it.
Yeah. It wasn't the Rode Video mic Pro.
No.
It was the Rode
the tech version.
Yeah, like the 40-pound one, exactly, like the cheapest.
So we had that, and that's where it all started properly.
Exactly, and that would develop. So we did that for about 18 months, didn't we? I think it was about 18 months, something like that,
we
and
went around
everywhere.
Bristol to X to like around. The name got out because it was kind of like a local thing, where local artists could
get on there. And we were so keen. That's the thing. Like, we were not being discriminatory or anything. We would pop up on anybody. I'm telling you, you remember Dexy. You remember Dexy, of course, So that's a testament. Go to TQ9 TV, guys, watch this, and type in Dexy. DEXY. This is a testament to the amount of people we would just pop up on. You didn't have to be good. You just had to want us to pull up on you. All you had to do was say yes, and I you know, very, very active with messaging people. Hey, do you want to be on the channel? Blah, 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 blah. And you know, we must have popped up on 50 different rappers or something like that.
And we literally just did it all for free, no travel, nothing. We just wanted to fucking film these things.
Exactly, and we wanted to do it, and that would act as like the foundation for you and me turning TQ9 from just a random rap channel. Eventually, you know, we started with about 4 or 5 people. Eventually, it would just be me and Noah with, you know, there not really being a role for anybody else who wasn't necessarily a media person. The way it started was trying to incorporate everybody, and you know, you realize that, you know, it's not really kind of possible, and we would kind of turn that into TQ9 Media, which is now what it kind of formally is. So that progressed from a rap channel, which was like just a fun hustle of all of ours, would pop up everywhere, you know what I mean? It would be 5 of us going to shoot or 2 of us going to shoot. Literally, whoever was around that day, you know, that we could round up to bring out to the shoot, you know, would come to the shoot. And it was a joint effort building this channel. And, you know, it blew up. You know, what's the most views we got on the Facebook? 50,000 views or something, 25,000 views on some of the Facebook videos.
We did have some good videos, to be fair.
Yeah.
And that